Good morning, folks. Well, I've just done one for my patrons, and I'm going to do a similar one, but I want to just extend the meadow with a few sort of loosely painted trees. So this is all about painting loose and free and loose. Developing the whole of a painting rather than just a bit of it, paint at the same time. So I've got I'm going to use one or two of these. The other one's wet now because I've just cleaned it. So I'll have that. A bit of linseed oil, cadmium red, ultramarine, burnt sienna, Payne's grey, which is not a colour really, cadmium yellow and yellow ochre. So dip the brush in, get some blue, and just that's gone a bit dirty. It's gone into some dirt there, but we're not bothered about that. That will soon come out. Don't paint the background sky too light. You want it to show up when you put in your clouds. So this is just how fast you can paint and just enjoy it. Just enjoy the process. Look, I've gone into that terrible bit of yellow there on the palette. I'll just take that off. There's a little bit of bend in the paper, but this is the canvas paper. I'll just clean that off a bit, I think. Get a knife. Whoops, crumbs on my knives. It's just fallen in the waste paper. That's how you lose your stuff. It's probably how I lost the clock. Oh, I've got the clock over there, 11:15. I've got an electric clock, which is an hour slow, so, or whatever. No, it's an hour fast. So next month, when we put the clocks forward, it will be right. So it's right once a year. Okay, so let's just clean some of that muck off there. Right. Okay. So I'm using the same brush. Just clean it with a bit of toweling. I've got lots of toweling under my table here, or on the right. All right. Okay. So a bit of oil, bit of white, and a bit of white there. We're putting the white and a bit of burnt sienna. Burnt sienna, lovely in skies, gives a lovely brilliance to your cloud. Plenty of white though, but it's not solid white. It's as you can see, that I'm working all over the place. Right, just some in the top here. Oh, let's put a little bit of that blue, lighter blue near the horizon, should I say. I've got a couple of highlights on that with some. Right, okay, now I'm going to use the same brush and put in some trees and some shrubbery. So we'll have, let's have a bit of, well, we want winter trees, don't we? So would that be a nice colour? Yeah, why not? Bit Payne's grey and a bit of white. and we'll come up here. Very gently, just more brown, I think, or sienna. Just a little bit on the horizon. I'm going to put some filigree in that. Paint's grey I want. Right, oh, we've come up a bit high there. Let's, right, we'll put in some, before I put some filigree in that, we'll mix up a bit of blue, red, yellow, and in the sun's on my palette now and on my painting. Sort of wintry trees. I'm going to just draw the curtain and the blind down. There we are, that's a bit better. Oh, look, just a background of stuff. So a bit of the yellow. Just go along there with a bit of a meadow or meadow grasses. This is sort of a memory of yesterday's bike ride along the River Wandle. I was riding my bike last week, and I was crossing the main road, and as I got to the other side, my saddle, the bolt holding my saddle sheared. God, yeah, I was lucky, so I got across the main road. So I went back, picked up the bits. It's all right now because I've fixed it. But we went out yesterday, but my saddle was too far forward, and you can imagine this. Well, it was a little bit painful, shall I say. Well, there we are. So that's a bit of a background. Now, before I do the foreground, I'll quickly rough in some of this. I'll use a rigger. Where's my rigger? I'll just put in some little tree things. A bit of Payne's grey and a bit of grey. Payne's grey and burnt sienna. Oops. Okay, that'll do. Just touch there. Just opens the trees up a little bit. You know what they are, it says trunks. So I'll keep that rigger there. Now we'll put in some foreground. This is the tops of the marsh grass, although it's been cut back, but this is a bit of artistic license here. Now remember, you can change anything as you go. Let's just put a little bit of stipple over that. I'll put my pond in, I think. I'll just go in with some of the colour, the marsh grass colour. Let's just get some bits of whitey colour. Okay, we can put some bits of green in there as well, because there is green. You have to hunt for it, but put a bit of greenery over the back here. Well, I don't think I'll put the pond in. I'll keep doing that. I'll just keep doing the grasses. We'll put some Payne's grey in there as well. We've got a nice foreground. Well, it won't be, but it will be in a minute. Payne's grey is a lovely pigment. It really is, and so is burnt sienna. I love burnt sienna. Bit of white in there. And we'll put some right, so there's our foreground. We'll put some texture over that. So working all over it. A little bit more green in there. Put in a few bits and pieces. Alright, let's go look at the rigger. That doesn't show, does it? Oh, no, that's not right, is it? Right, okay, well, we're going uphill there a little bit. Right, let's just change that. Ah, wrong side of the brush. Right, okay, well, we'll let that go. I'm going to put it in a mount. Let's dismantle all this. My little DIY support. Put that there. Get the this mount here. Well, there we are. So we've got another meadow scene, as experienced on our bikes yesterday. The pond will be here, but we were standing on the edge of the pond on the boardwalk, just looking across at some of these trees. They're not accurate, but this is an exercise of painting fast and loose, and painting all over rather than in a little bit and then going on to another bit. Be bold, be free. Thanks for watching, folks. See you soon. Bye bye.